Hi, old beefer! Away!
Hi, we're back again. We've got more TF2. We got our round of 16 going to be happening soon. Our first best of 3 of the day. I'm eepily joined once again by ondkaja and Wiethoofd on production, and this time Lucky's gone again. He's vanished into the ether, and I've got your boy CeeJaey instead.
What up? I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Eepily.
Yeah, we got some different things to look at. We got some different plugs to go over. Did you know there's merchandise for CritsCast? Did you know that, CeeJaey? That's the thing.
I was fully aware. Yeah, Wiethoofd linked me some amazing things earlier on. It's pretty.
Did you know they have face masks? Now I know what you're thinking, right? It's all 5G. It's all make believe. Turns out that's not actually true. I found that out today. I googled it. I did a Google. I read some science. Turns out face masks actually do stuff, and you can buy them with CritsCast merchandising.
I mean, you can wear your face mask, right, while wearing a hoodie at the same time. Because CritsCast also do hoodies and shirts. So during the summertime, yeah, you're sorted, whatever the weather.
It's going to be the same system as pretty much every LAN runs things. It'll be a case that we now have a bunch of the invite teams go against some of the top open teams, and also some of the top open teams go against each other as well. So we can find the graphic on the screen. So yep, Ascent got their default versus Virtus Pro, and we'll be moving forward to our quarterfinals. Congratulations, very hard fought, but you made it. And we have our remaining other games up on the screen for you there. So next game we're going to be doing will be our best 3-4 Invictus versus LSAYER, which should be an absolute banger. And it turns out, right? I mean, we had no idea. This wasn't planned beforehand or anything. This was entirely on the spot. We just found out. But turns out we already know what the maps are going to be as well. For this is a best of 3, and therefore the maps will matter, you know, I mean, just as much as a best of 1 as well. And it turns out we're going to be going for a Gullywash Reckoner process kind of best of 3. All right. Good. I'm going to give everyone a heads up right now. There are discussions about a possible heavy fist fight because everyone knows the Finnish teams, if they don't play on blue, lose the majority of their power. And there actually genuinely seems that this might be a thing.
Yeah, the Finns always play on blue. They refuse to play on any other class, even if they lose the heavy fist fight.
They're actually doing a heavy fist fight, CeeJaey. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It
looks like Coup versus Auto here, so.
Ooh. Oh boys, we're gonna be going live here. Oh my, you seen these 360s right now? The Finnish heavy is absolutely pounding. The thing is not using the gloves, he's gonna be using a frying pan, which is, it doesn't do any more damage.
That's not a pan, that's a hammer.
It's a hammer. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're going in. They're going in deep. No one's hit any damage so far. Oh, it's neck and neck right now. It's getting so close. He's fallen off. He's fallen off. He's landed on his head. He's just punched him to death. But this is not looking good for the Finnish side. Auto! Unquestionably the champion, the heavy fist fight. Absolute powerhouse that it is. And now the Finns are comparing red, so it's GG.
Yeah, I mean, I think you owe me a $5, right? Because the Finns didn't win that, so...
Wrong! I said best of 3. They've got what it takes to lose a heavy fist fight, but then still win the best of 3. We're going to find out pretty soon. We're going to be going live here. This is the Lockdown Throwdown Cup number 2. Going to be going into our first mid here for Invictus versus the wonderful finishing, which I've already forgotten the name of. LSAYER, that's the one. Going to be going into our first mid here, watching the Ekeland Demo Man here. He's getting nice and early on choke. He does get, a beastly jump by Soldier. He's actually already aware of that as well, but he's going to get taken down as Matthes goes straight on deep, but treating his life for it as well. Scrappy fights every which way. We do see both soldiers on the side of the Finns going nice and deep, and they will be forcing all of these players out. Oh my days! Crispy 2 shots. And the Finns are going to be destroying. Huge. Wow.
I mean, Matt did a great job there, straight away on mid, just jumped into the choke, got the pressure on Ekeland, took away the demo, took away the main caller, and, you know, maybe just discombobulate the Finns a little bit, but everyone else just put down their W key, walked forward, and just cleaned up the entirety of the Invictus side, so huge advantage for them now. They're already in lobby.
Yeah, I mean, this is fantastic for them. They barely even lost any players, so they can sit there, chill, heal up a second. There's going to be no Uber at all on the side of Auto. Like, he's so far away. I think we're going all the way through main. Alv is going to be trying to help last people away, but this is going to get pounded anyway. Samsky's just basically standing around, just waiting for his opportunity to die. We do go straight over point to try and deal with the depth. Oh my god. They've just, this is just a brutal round. Finns, dude!
That was pretty dark, waiting for his moment to die. I mean, I'm still a little bit shell-shocked, and I think Invictus are pretty shell-shocked from that last push there. Alf was on the pyro, he was getting ready to deny, but just didn't get the information from his team where the push was coming from. So by the time he dropped down to main to try and deny that push, he just got absolutely melted by everyone going through. And yeah, Invictus are really gonna have to switch things up on this mid-fight.
Yeah, they're going to have to, get some frags quite possibly. This time, we do see a bit of damage coming out. We do see, Samsky just about picking up Soldier there, so it is going to be some equal terms of players trading every which way again. Medic's completely unaware of the scout, doesn't matter at all. Oh my god, we're seeing beef. And then, just walks in and two-shots them. Somehow they're actually going to clutch it down.
Absolutely huge from Ku. Oh my lord, 3 kills.
He missed like 6 shots in a row and then just didn't hit under 90 for like the next 5. What? He just hit like 3 meat shots. And Samsky, the sole survivor of that mid fight, it was almost a mirror of what we saw before. Invictus this time just played a little bit more slow. LSAYER sent in their soldier. It was I think it was Iku who went for the med, but he didn't get the med. He didn't get anybody. Died, and they were able to sort of collapse. And it was only because of Ku's insane DM right there. Managed to pick up 3 kills. That it wasn't more devastating for them, but because of that DM, they're able to sort of just chill on mid here now, and it's basically equal Ubers. Yeah, going to be playing this nice and equal. Neither team going to be feeling super obligated to do anything up until they have their own Uber ready to go. So we do see little fights peeking and prodding around towards the flank, but no one's going to be going too close. There's definite opportunities. We're getting a little bit weak. Going to be backing up, baiting a little bit for a soldier. Just there, but no one on the side of Invictus is going to be looking too keen. Possibly an opportunity there, but they're aware. They're checking the hiding spots, they got these fundamentals down, even if they are kind of a mixed team. Seems like Invictus are, doing the reasonable plays.
Yeah, Koyo just checking it up there for the soldier hiding. Didn't allow Iku to get in. He get a nice rocket onto Alf, but wasn't really enough. And it looks like they're actually going to be pressuring big door hit. Both scouts and the demo is coming forward. And there we go. Samsky manages to take down Iku. Thomas is going to try and maybe get some spam down there, but the entire Invictus team is pushing through big door here. And they've started to get some space and flood out into second.
This is looking so much better on the side of Invictus. They do lose Koyo right at the end just before using, but their Uber is so much better. They should be able to take down the scout nice and easily. Just about cleaning up over there, and with Thomas going down as well. This will be second firmly in control of Invictus, but not really able to continue at this point. They're kind of just having to chill around. It's basically equal Ubers, even with how much later they used.
Yeah, I'm looking at Matt, though. He's got that battalion's backup in River, so, I don't think they want to start snowballing this into last. They want to get Matt to get that banner up to full capability and maybe do that cheeky old trade the Ubers and then re-push with the battalions with your entire team. And I'm not sure if the Finns are aware that sort of banner is in play. They have a heavy. Yeah, I mean, Matt is just in River, just trying to spam and build up that banner slowly but surely. And I think that's the play that they're going to be going for here.
Yeah, absolutely makes sense. We do see, not always seeing teams properly utilize the power of the banners, but they can be super good in a few different situations. And we do just see the banner get used anyway. He was close enough for the enemy team to hear it, so they are going to be aware. It looks like he's actually just going to try and jump straight in between about 50 other players. He does get some decent damage. They do force the medic, not having used their own. Instead, they're just be trading both soldiers and possibly a scout, effectively turning this into a triple sack. And yeah, that is going to be basically effective. I mean, triple sack to try and get the Uber on Gullywash, it really isn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, trying to push out Gullywash last half. Oh no, Turo's going to get caught out in main here.
Yeah, they just walk all the way in so they get Ekelund, but they're not really deciding what they want. Are they going to try and commit here? Surely on the side of Invictus they have to, but there's so many people towards this doorway, they're just slow getting in. Soldier only now jumps in, but there's a heavy now, that seems super disjointed now. Invictus, they're going to have difficulty even holding on to second.
Yeah, I mean, look at Ku, he's just walking forward, and that DM from earlier is maybe enough just to scare people away. And look at Samsky, he's going to be trying to, he goes through lower, realizes the backup isn't going to be available to him, but very disjointed, I agree. Just maybe a lack of communication. They used that Uber really early on, managed to take down the demo, but don't push forward and end up losing second of it. And look at the Finns, they managed to take down Koyo. No soldier able to sort of jump in and get that sack. Matt is pretty far back in the choke, and they've lost 2 points off of it. And yeah, just really really just sort of disjointed. They just did not know what they wanted to do with that Uber when they used in last.
A little bit weird, but ultimately, yeah, like it cost them, you know, like second and mid, but it's not too bad. They've got themselves an Uber now. They can play a little bit stalemate. If you do see how one of the sniper still in spawn, so we can change off at any time. Not going to matter too much, but he does, just from that position, he is able to kind of lock down Big Door pretty effectively. So it's not too bad. We do see Thomas just kind of walk in, gets some decent damage. Samsky goes down to literally 1 HP, but no frag happens, so
eepily got behind. He's just running through Big Door, and I'm not sure if Alf saw it, because Alf went to get health, and there's another soldier there just kind of looking. I just think they're not sure if eepili's behind. Now they know.
They are sure.
Just peeked, yeah. That confirms it, but a player of that caliber behind is going to take the fight into River here, but Alf is actually hitting his shots. Wow. Even eepily gets the health back and then also takes him down with the arrow.
What is that arrow? Wait, that was actually like such a weird one to even go for. Fair play. All right, Auto picking up that frag and one scout down on the side of the Finns. You know, this means the denial of bombers is going to be just a little bit harder. They are seeing drop down quite a bit, but instead, you see Mathis is going all the way on the back lines. The spawner should be up any second. And it's actually Invictus losing their demo to random stickies. And if Mathis dies here as well, this is going to be super rough for them. Oh, classic trade.
They go for the trade, but in come the Finns. Yeah, and they get the force. They actually got a better Uber here. Samsky's the only one who is getting any of that blue Uber. The flashes are coming in from the Finns, but it means they can... eepily jumps forward. This may be dangerous for them. Koyo's going to jump in, and actually Alf goes down. Oh, no, but oh, look at the DM. Q again with the quick 3k. Koyo's gone down as well. Auto's going to get cleaned up by eepily, who's just so far forward. They're not even capping eepily. They're like, you know what, we don't want the cap. We want to go to last and get the rest of these frags.
I just saw...
What? Turo! How does he live?
His scout literally ran past that soldier like twice. Somehow he gets these crispy little surfs, but surely they can't keep this going on to last. They're just going so deep, but these spawners are coming in like, man, I'm gonna need you to sit back, relax, calm down, and play your Uber advantage. They got excitable. They got very, very excited,
yeah.
Very, very keen. They lost too many players. They're gonna lose second, but this is like a big, like 50% Uber advantage. Oh, I just want to see like a fat like demo jump in. Everyone gets a new kind of Uber right now. What? Auto? What are you doing? How is he like the only death? Like when they walk in, they take down Auto. Koyo going down, it's just like whatever. They had to force an Uber at some point. Oh, that's kind of tragic. That's kind of tragic. Oh, they're all dying, mate. Oh, God.
Yeah, they're all coming in here. I mean, it's down to the demo and the scout. Neither of them are fully healthy. There's some respawns coming in. Auto's actually there, but Iku's already trying to lock down that right side of spawn. eepily is really weak, though. It's down to about 5 HP. I think it's not going to be enough, though. It's very strange. You were talking about wanting that fat demo Uber, and I saw eepily with the beam on him. 100%. I was like, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. No, he just walked at them. And it was actually the scouts who ended up getting Auto and just sort of cleaning it up. And yeah, again, just it seemed to be that Invictus didn't know whether they wanted to contest second. They knew they had disad, so they were playing passive, but they weren't playing all out. It was just a bit odd.
Yeah, super, super weird. This time we do see a right side mid on the side of Invictus going super deep. Koyo jumping all the way in, landing directly on the medic. 151. Ooh, just about picks up Turo there, but 2 other players get traded for it, so it's actually like a 5 versus 3. There's so much damage on these Finns. They're so weak, but they're not dying. They don't die. They've not died. Wait, how did eepily kill himself?
he drops an XD in chat. He just stickies himself to death. You know, they were all weak, and maybe he just thought, you know what, I'm going to kill myself now. We've got no medic, and I'll get health faster that way.
The Finns killed just as many Finns that mid as Invictus did. Makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder, yeah. Just eliminate as many Finns out of the game and you win, maybe? I don't know. But it looks like they're trying to... Oh, this is actually not really good for them right now. Yeah, Invictus are going to pick up 2 kills as Q and Thomas tried to go in through the choke. Maybe just being a little bit too aggro. And again, got the bit between their teeth. And really just not the positioning or the timing to make that work. And I think Invictus is just going to take mid off the back of this. It's basically equal Ubers here, but I'm not sure if Invictus are aware that they have... about a 15% disad.
Yes, a little bit weird. I think it must be from like random building stuff. They're trying to walk all the way in. Turo's actually about to get his Uber. Auto's still 50% away. They're just going to lose 3 players anyway on the side of Invictus. The chase is kind of on from the Finns. Auto just about gets his own now, so he's going to be sitting fairly comfortable towards his own choke. It's going to be important to not get forced for no reason. They look like they want to go. Oh, and he dropped Samsky. Oh, God, that's really not good. Especially because, like, the only guy there is, like, a demo. And, like, I don't know, you can't jump forward by yourself. You're just going to die. Like, that's... Oh, that's sad.
I'm struggling to find what's going on here. I'm not going to lie, because there was an Uber going on, right? Invictus Ubered, and then Koo's just kind of like phasing in and out of the Uber, just like chilling, and no one's shooting him. And Eklund was already on second, spawn camping. So, like, it seems like the Finns' reaction to any sort of play, Uber Force, is just to go forward and try to shoot things. And it's worked out pretty well for them because they've got second off of the back of that, and they now have about a 35% Uber ad. They're about to hit that 100%. It looks like it's going to be a river push.
Yes, boys, let's get in all the way from river. Uber's going to get used. Every single player is getting flashed. We do see Alf doing some much better work on the old Pyrocast, but he does get taken down by these combined scouts. We do see them want to take top right, but it's actually auto just by getting his Uber and using immediately. So, more Finns are going to be sent to the spawn queue. 4 alive at this point, and it should just be a position where, yeah, the side of Invictus... Oh, no. Oh, no. There's no way. He just stands directly on point. He has to be 21 on the scout, but... Doctor comes back as well, but even still, Alpha's hitting those shots. Scary. There's still fights happening on second, though. Thomas seems to be all the way in. Somehow, Turo just gets caught out by Mathers, who picks up Thomas as well, and Earth is just walking in. There's no stopping them.
I think they were committing very hard on the fact that they were maybe going to get that back cap there. But Alf has been hitting his shots. He's actually been, hitting these 1v1s. Did it against Q that time before it was against Irpa, and now going to kill Q again. So, Alf has been picking up some kills here and is showing that, he maybe not be on the Finnish team, but he brings Finnish DM to the server right now. And this is actually looking pretty good for Invictus. They're pushing on to second, and I don't think LSAYER are actually going to even bother trying to defend this. They're going to try and maybe build up and try to get rid of that disadvantage they have on last.
Yeah, there's it's very reasonable at this point that they're like, it's about 25% disad. If we build like all hell, it's very possible that just in the time it takes Invictus to cap everything and make their way through, just about going to be getting towards it. 95% on the side of Turo, 99%. Oh, he's just about getting it. He's still not actually used just yet. We do see Mathers getting super deep towards this demo. He's going to combine to take down Eklund. Turo does use his Uber. Auto's gone down, so this is basically a free Uber at this point. There's still players towards the water position who can look to fully commit if they want. Mathers kills a guy by accident, gets so much damage towards Turo, just about cleans him up, but it's all on Samsky right now, and he's not doing it. He didn't do it.
He didn't do it, but his team did pretty well in that situation. It should have been much worse. That sentry just totally denied the Uber, sent both of the players jumping through river, just sent them to the other side of the last, and that allowed Turo to get his Uber in time. But the two soldiers, Koyo and Matt, being able to take down Turo does mean Auto has a bit of an advantage, and Invictus are wanting to fight second right now.
Yeah, they are brave, boys, and if they can take this for free, then maybe that advantage can turn into just that little bit more. They do manage to force so many of these players out. Samsky picking up that frag on Thomas is going to be really nice. One less soldier to be spamming these doorways is super important. And Eklund already playing to sticky the point, right? So you can tell just by that movement that the Finns think they have a slight disad because they're already playing their demo towards point. This may cause them to play slightly more scared than otherwise. It's still going to be close though. Yeah, U's going all the way through main. Turo's on 99%, going to be using immediately, keeping his heavy alive, and getting this all-important flash towards his scout as well. So, looks like they're going to survive this first wave. The repush potentially on. We see, the side of Invictus going all the way towards river. They could look to bust. There's going to be a lot of damage to be dealt here. They're already trying to take pipes from Eklund all the way towards the point. We do see Alv moving towards it as well. They're not really getting in through river, though. This kind of sucks. Like, they get this first frag. Some players are slowly moving towards a point. Are they doing it? Samsky with 2 frags? This is going to be really hard. 3 versus 3. The heavy's on point. Does he get it? Ooh. Just about not. And they're going to wipe from it.
That was so close. Honestly, that was so close. Invictus did pretty well there, considering how much damage they put out, and the Finns lost 3 players, but it was just trying to focus that point, maybe just at the wrong time. They needed an extra kill just to be able to go for the point there, but the stickies are on the point from Eklund. Irpa was the heavy, just denying them physically by standing on top of it, and what looked really promising, that could have been around on the board, has turned out to them losing second and maybe losing mid here, because huge advantage for Turo right now. 100% in the bank, and Auto is only at 35.
Yeah, they're going to be looking same as any situation like this. If they can get through, take mid for free, and then keep moving towards second, that would be fantastic. They are aware of this sniper now, as Alzef going to have to go all the way into lobby. Koyo is just going to get picked up very, very easily. They can look to keep moving forward now, but they've got to be brave. Like, they've got to fully commit if they're going to be going. But it's actually Invictus who want to commit all the way through choke. They get 2 frags already before the Uber even get to use auto. Does die. So once again, Heals and Uber are going to be on the side of the Finns, but not really anything else.
Yeah, man needs some help.
For the back half.
Yeah, they're going for this back half.
Hello, Finns? Stop him!
They don't know?
Do something! Does he even get the second frag? 124 on a scout! Oh. Okay.
I mean, Samsky's been stepping up this game. I mean, he's been on the beam and he's been getting these sort of 2, 3, 4 kill streaks repeatedly, and I was wondering what Invictus were doing there. Like, there's a sniper on mid and people were just jumping around. They've lost their demo here and they may lose their soldiers. They do, actually. They've only traded with Iku, so they trade 3 players for a Roma. That's really not what you want to do, especially when you're at such a huge disad. And this is, again, I think they're going to be forced out onto last.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, Invictus, they have no business peeking anywhere towards second, especially because Turo's getting his Uber right now, and they can just look to keep on walking through. This demo spawner means there's not going to be stickies closer. They'll be aware of that, so they're just walking on through. They don't even want to use just yet. Eklund gets all the way towards point. He's just walking straight into demo, man. Who's going to get taken down as well? Nothing he can really do about it. There's no one really able there to play the point. There's a soldier next to you!
Oh, he manages to get 100%, and auto's not even used.
What is... It's just good. He's towards point. But nothing was done. What a weird push. Have you ever seen a demo man walk all the way through shutter, walk straight to point, walk at demo man, do like 70 to him, stand next to a soldier, be like, oh, we're friends, right? And then just die.
I mean, it was almost like they started to cap the point and then used Uber. Like, it was just so strange. Like, oh, we're on the point now, we might as well use this Uber, I guess. But in the end, Auto surviving, really smartly not using his Uber there. Knowing that there was no need, and they're going to take down Ku. Iku's going to jump in. He's on auto. 11 HP. The balls on this man does not use the charge, and they're going to be able to push on to second here. They've got ×2 on the cap, and they're going to have huge ad. Well, I mean, 25% ad. Turo is already on last. The Finns aren't going to box second at all.
No, they got no interest in second, which makes sense, but the problem is, the old Uber game, it's about to be equal again. And once it's equal, it makes last so much more difficult. You know, there's no momentum really to work off at this point. They're going to be holding fairly forward. They can do like weird off classes. They can basically do like whatever they want. We're going to need something again big on the side of Invictus to try and go for the force. The triple stack, in fairness, last time it did work. They had a banner to go with it, but I feel like they probably didn't actually need the banner.
Yeah, the sack wasn't the problem last time, was it? They managed to get the force, they managed to reposition themselves, make sure their medic was safe, but it was when they had the Uber, they didn't really coordinate it, because they got force in a place they didn't want to be, and they just had no idea how to react. But it does look like the demo's trying to do that thing where, Turo!
Pipe in the medic, go on. Someone get in on Turo right now, and easily done. Great follow from Ko is going to be forcing off this medic here, and is there going to be anyone? No, there's going to be no friends for them in lobby. Goodbye. Invictus is just like, no. Gone. We could be gone. There's going to be all those through main, not even waiting for Koyo. They don't care at all. Good, focusing down this heavy, nice and early. And actually in spawn, so they can start playing point early if they would like. But he's actually going to get taken down. So yeah, this is looking super good for Invictus. It turns into a 3v3. They are playing from the floor, which is not really ideal. Koyo is a spawner. He's trying to move all the way towards point. He has to win his 1v1, which isn't quite happening just yet. He does manage to combine with his soldier, but the heavy now spawned as well. Playing from point. He's just about doing it. What? And he gets it!
Samsky with the 5k. I mean, that was mostly Matt in that initial push. He jumped forward, gets the heavy, then jumps around to the other side of the spawn, gets enough damage on Turo, he has to back into the spawn, and also takes down Eklund. So no stickies on the point, forces the Finns onto the floor, and then that repush was all Samsky, just hitting those shots, winning the fight on the point, and Koyo, that late spawner, jumping in and just giving the pressure from the top.
Scout class. Eklund's done some fantastic damage early here, and the follow-up from again, like so much damage has been dealt. They need to start finishing up some of these things. It's oh god, they're so weak. They're so weak. There's no way the Finns do not win this mid. They've killed basically everyone. Mathers is going down. It's just Koyo and Auto who are running away, which does make a great deal of sense. I kind of expected like one bomb to kind of nuke everything. Even that not going as badly for Invictus as I thought it would. That's kind of impressive. But
I was thinking it's going to be a kind of like they're weak, but at what cost kind of scenario, because, you know, the Finns should have sort of, you know, cleaned that out. However, they could have lost their medic at the same time, but that's the best that could have happened really for Invictus. You know, they lose the mid fight, sure, but now they've got their respawns. They're able to defend second at an equal Uber situation, 2-1, and, you know, we just got, about 8 minutes left on the clock. Still plenty of time for them to get something out of this game.
yeah, not too bad at all. And it wasn't even a case that the Finns moved all the way through to like second or whatever. We do see Oyo going down from some altercation on the flank. Makes a lot of sense. We do see the sniper. Finnish snipers, historically, some of the most terrifying things in the world. And apparently Invictus feel it because they're just like, I don't care, man. I'm just going to go for an Uber trade. Walking all the way in. Ooh, that 2-shot from Samsy. The sniper's not even aware to get the sniper as well.
Wow. The W key was strong with that one. The scouts are just running fire right now. Yeah, taking on Thomas and Erpa. No scout, no sniper on the field. That's going to give us so much space for Invictus to try and bust through big door. But the stickies from Ekelund. He's just one-man denial. Takes down Alv and no scouts. That's going to push Invictus all the way back to their lobby.
It is. There's mad pipes being hit right now by... Oh my god. Okay. There's a lot of damage being dealt. I don't think this is going to really open it up for Invictus to repush. They're going for sort of like they want to, and taking down Iku is going to be really important. Matez, he's so healthy getting that buff as well. He can actually keep on blocking this for just a little bit. He's hitting directs all over the shot. Oh my days.
That shot onto Erpa there. He goes down eventually, but look how much damage. Look how many kills. ×8 on the point. They can just keep rolling. This is equal Ubers, but they're both soldiers down. Iku's just a fresh spawn, and look where they are. Ekelund is the furthest one forward. He's in big door. He's got a sticky trap. He's dead the sticky trap. Gets nobody, and it's like, okay, we have to back off to our second now. And Invictus on that cap, and they've just switched things around. They've done that sort of U-turn card that you get in Uno. Now they're on mid. Equal Uber scenario, and they can maybe try busting through big door, or, you know, maybe sending in a sack.
They do have these opportunities. Once again, karma's always in the back of people's minds. 6 minutes 30 left on the clock. We do see Matic jumping in nice and deep, not getting a lot of damage towards the medic, but gets the force purely off damage with the demo, but it's actually turned into a weird little trade. Now, Auto gets out through drop down with a much worse Uber, so no one can really trade him with it. Matic is on the back lines. No one's quite able to follow up with it. He gets 2? How does he get 2? In what world? In what actual world, CeeJaey, does Matters get 2 there?
He just takes out the flank. He just destroys the flank by himself, and now the Finns are getting sandwiched because Invictus have busted through big door. They're behind the point, and there's no escape for Turo. He's trying his best. Koyo nearly hits him with the rocket. He's going to jump him again. Turo is dancing. He's like 1 HP. Will he live? No, he doesn't. He gets taken down. There's only Erpa and Iku. Those are the 2 players who died to Matters right at the start. And they're trying to hold lobby by themselves, but Koyo is already going to last.
Oh my god, he's just going straight all the way to point. He does have the pain train, but he's getting so close. He's going for the airshot, doesn't quite get the scout. He does get taken down. Yeah, there's nothing that can be done there. That was a huge solo play from Matters there. Fantastic stuff, and it's going to be equalizing things. So, 2-2, 5 minutes left on the clock. Last 25 minutes was basically pointless. This is all that matters now as we go into 5th mid of the game. CeeJaey, tell me what you're seeing this mid.
I'm seeing both demos getting there pretty much the same time, and they're just doing different things. Ekelund actually drops down. It looks like the Finns want to take the opposite side, and look at both soldiers, Thomas and Iku jump in, but Erpa's gone down as well. The Finns have lost 3, 4. Turo is extremely weak. He's in no man's land. Oh, they take down Auto. Ekelund with using those stock pipes does take down the medic, but wow, Invictus, they're going to be in a really good position. They could probably get second, maybe off of the back of this.
Possibly. We do see... Oh, Erpa's fearing. He's gone engineer. Do you reckon they're expecting the crits? It'll be interesting to see. No, Auto is going to be spawning on regular Uber, so isn't like we're going to see some big aggressive crits, which is very possible. And, okay, Erpa has decided he is a big boy. He's put his big boy boots on. He's not going to sit there on engineer, but the entire side of Invictus is trying to bust through choke. Damage has been dealt, which is looking pretty decent. They need to focus up these frags, so Math has already gone down. It's so much damage for. They need to really, like, secure these. I'm watching Ekelund Death 3 try and connect the pipe, but who's getting the ones that matter so far? 3v3, though. 3v3. And if they want to go... Soldier Scout Med versus Demo Scout Med is possible, I think. I think they're going to relax for a second. They're going to take a moment.
I think they're going to chill. I think everyone needs to chill. I think Invictus are the ones that want to...
Stop! Corio's in again! He's rocket jump, he's hit! 0 on the medic! Ooh, Mathers is still in. Hero is on 68 health. Mathers is jumping out. He's in, he's out, he's shaking all about. He doesn't really care.
But they lost Ekelund. Ekelund went down in all of that chaos. Mathers managed to get him. No demo, and look where they're going. Invictus are going to be pushing through big door. Edinburgh and Iku can see that right now, and they're just backing up, telling their team to rotate, leaving Thomas alone on the choke. And I don't know, if they don't bust this in the next sort of... Oh, they're going to just use you briefly. They're just straight in. They get the force, and there's no hesitation. Ekelund does take down Alm. And Invictus are trying to back away, but they've lost 2.
Oh my god, and Samsky is not long for this world. He has created. He has created straight onto the ground, trying to dodge too many rockets, forgot to dodge the floor. So not great stuff from Invictus. They tried. Credit where it's due, they gave it a go, but didn't all come together. The Finns have themselves a bit of an opportunity. The forward spawns, though, do mean that Invictus have 5 of their 6 players here. Looks like the Finns are happy taking this 6v5. Also, playing on the floor does mean that if they lose this engagement, they will almost certainly lose him again. Ooh, the wall shot taking out Ekelund. But there's frag created every which way, everywhere. Under the sun, Auto's gone down, but so is Turo, so turning it to just 2v2. Getting some decent little pistol damage. Does he manage to get the soldier? No, he gets taken down. And it's all on Thomas.
He had no right to win that. No right to win that. 12 HP for so long. Ku just couldn't hit the pistol shots. And the Finns were just like, you know what, we're going to trade our entire team to just go in through big door. They've got some cap time on second here, and based on the spawns, I would not be surprised if they want to start just trying to take this. 2 minutes left on the clock. A mistake here is going to be huge.
Yeah, like any mistake from the side of Invictus could be super, super scary. It does look like there's no bust happening just yet. Both teams are building super, super hard. They know this will be equal, but sometimes just a little bit better building can result in you getting that, you know, like 7% Uber advantage, which can sometimes just be enough when you're in these down to the wire moments. But it's getting close to the point where it's impossible for Invictus to do this within the time frame. So it looks like they're content to try and take this as 2-2 in regulation time, which basically means that the Finns have nothing to lose.
Yeah, I mean, they could leave it till the last possible moment and then go in knowing that they can't get capped on their last. Whether anyone's going to take the plunge and just go for it, it does look like they want to do the busting through big door again, which has worked pretty well for both sides so far. But look at Invictus, they're just so passive. They do not want to take a bad exchange here. And Samsy's just going to take this Uber really far forward. It's a better Uber for the Finns. Ekelund's going to take the meat of that, just trying to spread out the damage. Everyone's getting flashed. No other Finns are in. Ku's getting in. Can he maybe clean up some players here?
Oh my, he really wanted to, but they're just not hitting any damage at all. That kind of is getting mulched by these players. This is looking good for Invictus at this point. They're just getting one frag after another. They're going all the way forward towards mid now, and 40 seconds left on the clock. I mean, technically not impossible. Alf is just nearly 3 shots that soldier. They should be going though. There's no reason to stop at this point. You cap mid and you just run forward, progression. Through choke, stop, get in, 26 seconds. Mathers tries to do it, walks through. Okay. Alright. Yeah, sticky bombs exist. It doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Yeah, they should have left one player just to cap, and then just 5 other players just busted through there. But they allowed the Finns to get set up. Ekelund got these traps down. So we will be going to a golden cap. First golden cap of the day, really, because, you know, it's...
it's the first time golden caps have been allowed.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah. This was the earliest point in the day in which we could have had a golden cap as well.
Earliest possible point, and it has happened. You know, it's like it's meant to be. I think the Finns have got this. I think they're going to be pretty aggressive on mid, and it could potentially be a wipe.
That's fair. I don't know what stop losing is in Finnish, but it's going to be that. And we're going to be going into this. This is going to be golden cap map 1 of our round of 16. This is Invictus versus LSAYER. Rolling out here on mid. Going to be watching ourselves a demo man on this side of Invictus, getting there. Reasonable little speed, not super fast, not super slow as well. Going to see if we can get some big damage towards big door. Ooh, little bit of damage early, which is quite nice, but no frags just yet. Going to get bombed immediately, but it is actually going to be, yeah, Matha is picking up. Iku is actually the first frag of the entire mid, so no sustained sticky bomb damage from the side of the Finns. If you see them, they're just like, nope, we are going to run away, for we fear these extended fights, which is very, very understandable. Instead, they're going to play towards this choke point. Brian managed to keep some control of this position and get this Uber.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting mid fight. I mean, Iku went in just like he did on the other mid fights, just going in, trying to get the demo, trying to get the medic. He has a pretty decent attempt, but Mathis did this big bomb where it looked like he was going to go and bomb big door, and then just cycles around to the rest of his team and cleans up that kill. So, you know, very, very tentative from both sides, and yeah, nobody really, you could think there, like maybe on a regular mid-fight, that would have gone on for a lot longer. Maybe Invictus would have tried to get some pressure somewhere else in big door, but no one's taking any unnecessary risks. It's all going to be about, you know, what you're going to do to get rid of this Uber. Are you going to go for a sack? Are you going to go for pressuring the flank? Looks like the Finns and the Invictus are both saying, you know what, we need a different class. We're going to bust out the sniper.
The thing is, right, you need either a Finnish sniper on the side of the Finns or a Finnish sniper on the side of Invictus. So, turns out, how do you solve a problem? Finnish sniper, do you see if they're peeking towards this choke point? Peeking, prodding, no one's going to be making things too easy for him, because they're actually already starting to move towards big door, where Alv has... Ooh, he's getting some little opportunities. Both teams should be aware. And the sniper hitting those crucial openings just yet. Ooh, nice little headshot from Alv. Not going to be enough, though. Let's turn out buffing snipers. That's a thing as well. So both teams are going to be super, super aware of the situation. Not playing these nice, easy angles.
Thomas has actually gone down into drop down. He's actually maybe going to go for a second. I don't think nobody saw him, so I don't think they're aware. And he's actually behind. He's going to go for the demo. Anthony said, no, he's going to ignore the demo!
Auto doesn't even use. 15 HP, and he doesn't even use. That was so weird. That was so big brain, tiny brain, massive genius, not. That was nuts. And then it just meant nothing. That's so sad.
I mean, I've never seen a moment where a soldier jumps, lands on the demo's head, and just walks over his forehead to try and go for the med pick. But Auto, again, just no fear in using that Uber, and it's going to be back to a sniper v sniper battle.
I love it. I love the old sniper v sniper. They're both buffed again. Oh, hitting the headshot, and the follow-up rocket from Icky is going to be picking up the sniper on the side of Invictus. So now 6 versus 5. Opa has no enemy snipers to be worrying about. He can peek and prod as much as he would like. Close soldier. Ooh, wants to try and do things. Not quite taking him down just yet, but I mean, like, I don't know. Auto's not going to be just standing in the open, right? Like, there's going to be no world where that weird stuff happens. Instead, there's going to go for a crispy little trade. So, walking on through, they managed to get a demo in all of that? That seems weird. And Ku wants to possibly just keep on going. It's like, it's weird, right? Because I don't know, like with this sniper up there, he can do so much, or he can do so little. They do see that first headshot coming out. Thomas has gone down. Fairly equal players trading out as well. Opa goes down, trading for Mathez. It's like 4v4, but there's a spawner on the side of Invictus, and I think, yeah, okay. I think they're gonna chill just a second. Once again, they've already got a sniper. It's just more kind of relaxed TF2.
Yeah, relaxed time. I have to say, a fantastic play by Turo. You know, the Uber came in onto Samsky. He even went as deep into lobby to try and maybe get the pick onto the sniper, but Turo managed to flash his sniper and then flash 3 other people just to keep them all alive. And yeah, out of that, they managed to get the demo pick, which really stunted the potential repush coming in from Invictus. And Opa there with a nice cheeky little headshot, just domes Alv.
That crack shot, what's he? Is he dead shot? Is he Hawkeye references? I don't know, but he's going towards big door. He wants to see what he can do more as well. Ku does go nice and deep. The scout goes in as well. Ku wants to go and lose his life, and it's going to be another Uber trade. This is looking, I mean, it's considerably better on the side of Invictus, because they can basically just start looking to bust all the way through choke. Those 3 stickies in the corner. Sam, he just killed 3 stickies, 1 shot.
Oh, Eckling gets taken down. The Mathis bringing the shotgun to the party. Shotgun soldier. I don't know what year it is anymore. You play. I don't know what's going on. And I think out of all of that, Invictus have stopped their push. They're just chilling. Iepily is just trying to go so deep here with the snipes. Like he's trying to get something done. Alf is back on the scout. Big champion from Koya. He's on 2.
Oh my! It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everyone's everywhere. This is a DM server. Everyone's just everywhere. Just let them fight, and we'll work it out in a second. What's these headshots as well? That's not legal.
They take down Auto, and I think that doesn't matter. They've got more players, and Eklund takes down Mathis. This is still going on. It's not stopping. It's Eklund versus 2 right now. I think Invictus gets second off of the back of this. I don't know what's going on. Eklund wants to fight. He's in river.
I feel like there are no rules. I said it before. Rule number 1, there's no rules. Eklund, he's like trying to be the one-man army, where he's like, second will be fine. Don't worry about it. You know, we'll just walk in, we'll do whatever. He's hit basically nothing. His team's died, and then he's like, well, I'm going to be walking away from this one because you guys suck, I guess. Somehow, Iku just... What's Iku doing? How did Iku just... What?
He jumps against him.
How? But how? He gets the pocket scout and medic.
He just does. He just goes forward. He just thinks I want to kill them, so I will.
And he did it.
He did it.
Now there's a heavy. This is weird. Okay. Right. I don't... No idea. No idea. Right. Cool. Brilliant. Okay. Right. We're moving on forward. They're about to be getting this Uber 99% on the side of Turo. Still plenty of time left on the clock. And see, that scout cleaning 6 on Shutter. Very nice. Good stuff for his team. That means they can be able to walk out. And guess what? They're taking this for free. They don't even care. Free Uber towards this point. Right. I'm going to use the Uber free point now. And they can keep on going. Disagree! Ho lands on Turo. Drops him. Who cares about your free Uber? You're stupid, pointless. Every time they're trying to like go in and play the game, it's not happening. Invictus once again, driver's seat. I don't know what's going on.
He was hiding in the corner. He was hiding in the corner among the rocks. You know the rocks in the literal corner.
He was just standing behind the rock.
No, in the corner next to the point. You know, like right in the corner next to the point. Yeah. Mate. And he just jumped in and just two shots.
That's tragic.
That is pretty tragic. Huge Uber ad for auto now, and no, Iku can't do the same. Can't get the force, can't get the drop, and oh no, the Finns are going. They're going for mid. They're going to get back.
Oh god, they're going finish. They're going finish. Stop them, please. They're standing up. You're to block second as well. They've just capped it. Okay, Invictus is just walking all the way in. Samsky's like, yes, more heals, more Uber, more frag. Me walk forward. Eddie's taking out Turo. Both have to go straight towards point. They have to deal with this scout, this soldier, which they're going to be doing very easily, and going to be securing themselves this first map. To finish him as Finns, right? Invictus, so they have Brits. And everyone knows that, like, Brits will get tilted at, like, I don't know, a strong breeze. So, like, if they lose, like, 2 mids, they'll just be tilted off the face of the earth. They'll just shout at each other, and then they'll just lose.
I mean, I would maybe agree with you if it wasn't for the fact that they came from 2-0 down.
No, I know. I don't care. Right, we're going to be going into this. This is going to be our Map 2 Lockdown Throwdown Cup number 2. This is going to be Invictus versus LSAYER in our first game of the round of 16. Map 1 was just about won in a golden cap by Invictus, and now Map 2 possibly an opportunity for the Finns to bring themselves back into this. Starting off on mid, no one's going to be going super aggressive too early. Both soldiers on the side of the Finns going to be jumping around, not securing any frags just yet. Thomas, unlucky buddy, and this is going to be looking pretty good now. I was gonna say for Invictus, it turns out it's going to be a little 1v1. Ekelund is so weak. There's no way. There's no way he's even going to really contest this. This all just matters on mid. But the thing is, with how long mid caps, oh my god, Ekelund's a brave boy. Surely.
Brave? Yes.
Okay, he's just going to... I don't know what we can do.
I mean,
okay, serious point about Reckoner. This is why it's so annoying, because he's just standing under point, right? And then Ekelund's like, oh, maybe I walk towards point, maybe I do something, right? And literally the threat of just not being able to see anything from under point means that Mathas couldn't actually commit to capping there. So guess what? This is going to be like a 3-minute long mid fight. We're here, mid number 2, bam! Scout gets destroyed, AO gets sent into the dirt, and this time the Finns are looking way better as 4 men get sent to the spawn queue. And it's going to be Koyo trying to get out. And Auto going down as well. Koyo needs to try and get towards his meta. Guess what? He's not going to be doing it.
Oh, you know what? I liked Mid-Fight, but the sequel was so much better. I mean, Mid-Fight 2.0 was just, it had an air shot, it had a team wipe. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. Like, even Matt typed into the chat. He just typed them out because he's like, what do I do? Like, I can't cap.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump away. It's very, very strange. And the Finns have this huge ad now. They're already in lobby.
Oh, I see that. Am I using the little hype from Rocket Jumping to be like, do they have a gun? Do they have a sniper? Do they have something? Samsky, he wasn't feeding, he was on spy. Well, he was feeding, but he was just feeding on spy. So he's going to be going down as well. Alb is going to have his gun up. It is only level 2. They're going to be walking in super deep, now just using their Uber. Gun should go down nice and easy towards this right-hand side. So many of these players are basically in spawn. Mathas is just going to die in there. Does look really, really good for the Finns right now. They just need to coordinate these last couple players. Alb on the heavy is going to get taken down. It's turning scrappy. How is this turning so scrappy? How are these spawners just about coming in? Now it's just open. Turo trying to walk out. Surely they don't leave either.
Oh, he goes down to about 17 HP there. The pistol wasn't enough. I mean, the reason that happened is that the Uber comes into the left. They clean up the 2 players on the left. So they get these 2 picks, and the spawn is so wide on Reckoner that by the time you've got over to the other side, they've already got a fully buffed heavy in the remainder of their team to try and defend the point, and they can defend it from just walking out of the spawn. So it made it really, really easy, and now they're finding themselves fighting mid with an ad.
Interesting, but it's an ad, but for how long? Terror's already on 90%. They do back up, so it doesn't look like they want to play nice and chill on the side of the Finns and then possibly recontest mid. They're happy to sit a little bit on second and get their own Uber, but it just basically means there's no continuation now from Invictus. They have to chill. They have to play the dreaded second mid kind of a stalemate to try and see what they can do, try and get people in. There's like a couple doorways. There's some kind of weird jumps you can do. There's like some speed shots from lower, but they're pretty hard and pretty creative. And Koyo doesn't know any of them.
I'm just looking at Alv right now. You can stand on that little roof and you basically deny anyone who's trying to come in from under. It's very painful as a soldier to try and get anything done because you either go through 2 mega chokes or you try to go through under. And yeah, Thomas is going to try now. He sees Alv and yeah, there's nothing he can do. So he's pretty much just denied at this point. Samsky is going to join Alv and then together they take down Thomas. So the sack turns into just dying without even leaving your part of the map. And yeah, I think Invictus are going to be the ones to have to try and make a move here.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a little bit possible. Like it's only a soldier down. Oh, Samsky's just going to walk on in and then he's going to go for a little Uber trade as well. Oh my god, we've just missed. Oh god. See, this is the downsides of like the mono beam scout trades. Sometimes you hit nothing happens. Don't even force that Uber. It's now so much better. Alpha and Co is going to be going both down, and this is just going to be the entirety of the side of Invictus committing to second. But there's people here. The pipes are coming out. Are they? Surely they don't count this. Surely they don't count this. No, they're not. This is one scout. No, wait, they did count it. No one's at last.
They did. No, what? Samsky was going to last in the hope that the 2 players on mid, I think it was Medic and Demo, he was hoping that they would get the cap and he could run straight to last uncontested, but they couldn't do it. And he came back, managed to get a kill and get the cap, but obviously he was the only possibility of a back cap there. So the Finns are just going to recap it. It's going to slow them down a bit though. Having to recap second means they can't really flow onto Invictus' second just yet, but they have a huge ad on it.
Oh, this is speedy finish boys going all the way through lower. They saw how many players were there towards that like cargo area, so they was like, right, we're just getting in so deep. And you could see how Invictus were like, well, we've been caught out, we're just not going to bother a second. We're going all the way to last, and this Uber's ready to go inside of Turo. You see how aggressive this scout is. He's just walking in and he just dies. He's not with his medic. Like, it's so unnecessary. Uber gets used, but you're already a player down. There's people going all kind of which ways. Uber's basically faded out, and Iku's going down along with Thomas. Like, mate, just stop running for like 3 seconds and they could have won that.
I mean, you could say he was overextended, or you could say his medic was underextended. You know, if you're a scout, you expect the beam. You want that beam up your backside and you just want to be going forward. Yeah, again, pushing last. LSAYER have not been able to twice now with a huge Uber advantage. And again, it looks like Invictus are going to get mid off of the back of just threatening with that huge ad that they have now. And actually, they're going for Toxic. I think it's going to be the Samsky Mono Uber again, wrapping around.
He wants it. He's going in. He's walking all the way forward. He absolutely doesn't care. Uber's just, yeah, easily picking up Turo. No one else is even like there to die at this point. If he does go down, we do have people going all the way towards mid and blocking it. For this is Reckoner, and therefore capping mid is effectively impossible. There's scrappy fights going every which way. Ekelund has just got, I don't know, he's got sticky traps. He's doing things. That's all absolutely fine. Ooh. The damage is actually looking pretty good. Does he have any friends? Not really. It's just cool. And yeah. Right.
Oh. Yeah. No. So yeah, that was kind of 3 players, one after the other. Just kind of like a little conga line. Oh, make that 4. It's not looking good. Turo is trying to reconnect with Thomas here, but he's not going to have a charge for last. He may have some friends to spawn with, but that a little bit of a feed there coming from the Finns. And now Invictus have their first opportunity to push last, I think.
Yeah, we'll see if they can fare better than the Finns. See if they can actually manage to take some position and kind of commit forward as a team instead of like losing random people in random situations. It looks like they're going to buff everyone up, which is very nice. Look at all those green health bars. Oh, it's so beautiful. Got to look to go pretty quickly though. Yep, sticky jumping straight on in. Oh my god. God, I heavy actually just kind of nuked a little bit just then, but it's going to be 95% on the side of Turo now. 99%, he's just going to get his Uber news immediately, and as a result, every single Invictus player is just getting, oh my God, they're all dying. They're all getting dick.
Koyo almost gets Ekeland. Oh,
Samsky's
they
still
do get Ekeland. Yeah, Samsky gets Ekeland. That was the best thing that could have happened based on, you know, Turo getting his Uber there. But again, it's because pushing in from that left side, forcing people into the left spawn, getting a kill, but the defensive team can just reconnect together on the opposite side of the spawn. And because it's so wide, you can defend the point from a pretty decent angle. And the soldiers, Matt and Koyo, tried to jump in, but they just weren't able to get enough pressure early on to stop those respawns from, or sorry, the rotating spawns being able to deny that point.
Now, I'm seeing about 20% advantage for the side of the Finns. Have I told you the story of the 8 sticky Uber? Well, Ekeland's died from sticky trap, so it will not be that today. But the Finns, they absolutely just don't care at all. They lose another player, and they're still like, yeah, we're going to use in, which is just absolutely just categorically not the right play to make at all. They're actually going to get forced all the way out now towards second. They've got to be a little bit scared, because people can manage to catch them here. Ooh, Thomas goes down. Oh, then Nick is going to trade for Samsky, but does that even matter at this point? There are 3 guys alive. They do not have Uber. This basically
Who did
is
they Uber, though,
good.
eepily? Who did they Uber? Samsky's dead.
Oh, God. Well, it'll have to be one of these other players. Is that allowed? No.
Nope.
No, it's not allowed. Samsky's not there to take the Uber, so Auto's like, you know what? Then no one gets an Uber.
Oh, dear. So, pushing last apparently is impossible in Reckoner. It's just not allowed. And, yeah, Turo. This time Turo has the ad. Just him and Auto are just trading ads back and forth. Airpus gone down because reasons.
Yeah, he was feeling it, you know? He's feeling it. Right, Uber's out. Turo, how you looking to do this one, buddy? We got stickies towards that shutdown side, but possibly looking to go all the way through lower if they want. No, they're rotating to go towards shutter. Sticky's still there. Take it down to the scout, and yeah, this is like this is like that weird situation where you're just like, do we go? Do we not go? Then you lose Thomas, and you're like, okay, no, we definitely don't go. I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. Yeah, this is gonna be Invictus getting their Uber. Samsky's explaining the DreamHack sack. I've just witnessed Samsky explaining the DreamHack sack. Oh my God! Please, if he makes this play, I'm going to lose my mind.
Right, pressure's on.
And it's your boy Derby Hoops. He's in! He's going straight in! He is nothing on the net!
Level 3 sentry is going to be enough to deny the DreamHack sack. Okay, it's not going to happen. The dream is dead. And the Finns just want to go forward. Auto doesn't take any damage though, and I think we're just going to go back to where we were before.
Yeah, but you see, you say that. Samsky's actually just running at everyone. Uber's got used. Tura's actually just died. Tura's just died to Koyo. Mathez also decided to run into this sentry. This is like a 3v3 situation. There's a gun up, but there are people who can spam at the spawners are going to come in on the side of the Finzo. And then, yeah, this is going to be Invictus. They're going to be backing up. They have this Uber advantage. If they build right now, they can get themselves like a solid 35, almost 40% Uber advantage. This is doable. This is winnable. They have the opportunity to get around here. But, you know, weird things can happen as well.
How many Uber ads pushes into last have we seen so far?
I've lost count.
3, 4 at least?
It's many, several. And we're going to see another one. We're going to see another one.
Samsky's alive this time, so Auto is going to be probably comfortable.
He's allowed to right click, which is going to be fantastic. It's going to massively increase their odds. Right, brilliant. So, 100% already in lobby. Turo's on that 75% Uber, so they've got to be super aware. Samsky healing towards his far right side, getting that little bit of info. 85% on Turo, boys. We can't wait around forever. We got to keep on trucking now. They're spamming the gun, and in the act of spamming the gun, Turo now has actually got his Uber, so this is going to be an equal situation. If they go to commit hard, this is going to be super scary. Uber has been used and is looking considerably better for the finish side, who picks up 2 frags, 3 frags with ease.
I mean, Invictus did get down the dispenser, so I'm going to say successful Uber. But no, Irpa with the revenge crits does manage to actually clean some up with the defensing there. Oh, the stickies almost takes down a player, but no. And finally, eepily get out.
We're off last. We're off last. Congratulations. Give me some claps as we are off last. But for how long? The Finns, like I said, they do have this slight disadvantage. It's going to be like, you know, that 15 to 20 kind of situation. It's very possible. You know, if your boy Wiethoofd himself is feeling like a big boy sticky jump in, you know, they can go for it. But they kind of need to be already going, which makes me think they're not going to. Like, whenever you have like a 15-20% advantage, you need to be going on like 90, which they didn't do. So,
I mean, that would have been the perfect opportunity for the solo scout Uber, right? Chase the medic down, get the kill streak. Yeah, that's the one time that they didn't do it, and now the Finns are in the same situation, which they haven't been able to break yet. Is, you know, pushing into mid from second, and I guess they're just going to wait for Invictus to make a move. Going to wait for them to go for a sack and try to do something, but neither of the soldiers really looks kind of keen to do anything. Everyone's just kind of chilling right now.
Yeah, and you know, they can keep themselves chilling, so it's okay. They got some time to play with. On the clock, we are sitting with about 16 minutes left to go, so there's a lot of time. Alv is on the sniper class, so there's some weird angles you can play with. It's not impossible, especially like towards toxic. There's some things you can do. Oh, sniper has been found. Body shot's not going to be actually securing a frag just yet, so this is now the opportunity. Yep, going to be moving towards this toxic position. See if we can. There's like a cool position where you can like fully scope in, and then just like drop down and go for like bam, body shot. Does he do that? Bam. Bam.
There was a bam, but there was no bop afterwards. And I like how as soon as the sniper took a shot, eepily just ran to spawn. Like, it was just, he was calling him like, okay, I have to go on sniper now. Like, it's counter snipe time. And he has come back as the sniper class. So we're going to be some nice little headshots from out there. Takes down Thomas. And now the pressure definitely is on eepily to try and get something here. Because they've lost Iku too.
Oh my god. That... I was going to say the medic's very out. Hello? There's a medic, right? Ooh. This is weird. Oh, the headshot from Uber. Okay. Uber has got Forcer. Auto still got his. Q is just walking. He's walking here. He's going to get taken down by what is another solo Scamsy Uber. Going for the follow-up, can be taken down Turo as well. So this is looking super, super good. Basically a free Uber. At this point, they still got heals. They need to be aware that everyone in the world is going to run at their medic. And so far, it's actually going pretty well. Earp is still alive. Still on sniper. Still kind of doing his thing.
I like how he chases down the scout. Like,
in what universe do you chase the scout there?
I mean, they got auto out of it, so I don't know. I'm not going to question these strats. Invictus are going to get the second cap off of the back of this, but the Finns actually do have an Uber advantage, and they've got some spawns coming momentarily. But again, do they really want to push out of last based on just a 20% ad? Maybe on a 20% ad plus a scout pick. But still, it seems it's only Eklund who's brave enough to actually leave the lobby area.
This is true, and he's going to get punished for it. And he's just going to die. So it turns out bravery, you know, yeah, it isn't going to pay off for them. And considering Earp is just sitting on last building a sentry, looks like they were never really going to go. It's like a little bit scary when you lose your demo like that. It's possible. Oh my god, we're jumping in straight again. Oh, the pipe hit. Okay. On the third time, he'll hit 2 pipes. But that's not today.
If we keep going, at some point, it's going to happen, and we're going to see a round on the board. Not yet. Eklund is in the same position, and he dies in the same position because Cody just jumps in, and it seems no one's really supporting him coming out of that lobby. The Ubers are going to be traded on the point. Auto is extremely weak after the Ubers, actually, and a lot of Invictus are pretty weak. Cody trying to get him healed up, but they're not getting kills, eepily.
No, they're not at all. It's actually looking really, really good for like a repush on the side of Invictus. Even with a sniper, actually, with how open this lasts, this could be super, super significant. They're just about taking down this gun. Auto just gets bombed by a soldier. And then they lose their demo. I think Turo somehow killed him with like an arrow, basically. And yeah, it's another disaster push. Oh my god.
So apparently if you try and push last, it's no. Just no.
Yeah. Oh weird. Oh weird. Right, okay. Right. Mental reset. That's it. That's what I've got to say. Mental reset. Mental reset. Eklund's just fed again. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to say it like this. Eklund's basically just fed. I don't know where he died. But that seems really, really weird. Like, if you're spending your life without playing yeah, like playing without your demo. That's basically it. Like, Ku was like sitting there, he was like on second, like, boys, are we on second? What's happening right now? And then he basically just like died as well. Now with no open, like this, literally, it's impossible for Invictus to not win this last push. Everything's looking fantastic for them. They're just going to walk straight all the way through the point. Ekeland's also going down. They've got players all the way towards point. We've done it. We got a round. Invictus 1-0. Come on.
So my prediction of 3-2 maybe is looking a little bit shaky right now. Based on it taking 18 minutes for one round. Ekeland died 3 times in positions alone. I don't know whether he's calling for a push out and his team's not supporting him, but Finn's maybe looking a little bit shaky right now.
Yeah, definitely a little bit shaky. Let's say that. So this time, I mean, new me. Iku's going to be the first frag going down, but traded out soon for Mathes, and trades all over the shop. Now, soldiers basically not existing, only Thomas, who does try and jump in. Ooh, picking up that nice frag towards that scout. Getting a little bit of damage as well, and keeping himself alive through the arrows of Turo. So, Bamsky and Auto escaping now. Another lost mid for the side of Invictus. But keeping Auto alive does mean they have a bit of an opportunity towards second. If they get the spawners and they get them in like now, they can try and keep a hold of things.
They could, but they haven't got their demo in position just yet. That's always the person you really want to be locking. But no, the Finns don't want to push. They're just taking their time. That's going to allow old Derpy Hooves to get into position. Just throw those stickies down. Just seeing those stickies plop in front of the door is enough to make the Finns be like, maybe not. But they have to get around. 10 minutes on the board. They need to get around. Otherwise, they're going to be out of this competition. They lost the first map. And Thomas with a nice skip jump.
That was sick. He didn't shoot anything, but that was sick.
That was just a flex. That was just a flex.
Bro's just flexing on him. It's like, yo, guys, check this out.
Yeah, I can do this. Just don't forget that I can actually do this. And
mate, they quaking right now. They quaking in their boots.
He's going again.
And he's in again.
Auto's in lobby. Auto's not bothered. He's so far back that he's just he's like, oh, you guys took damage? All right, cool. And Alv is actually pressuring Iku here, so Iku maybe going for another jump. Has to back away. I think Invictus is just going to be happy to wait for the Finns to just keep pushing in. Pushing from second to mid is notoriously difficult to do on this map, and I don't think they're going to take any risks. I mean, they're one map to the good, one round to the good. Time's ticking on. The Finns are going to be feeling more and more pressure.
When he said one round to the good, one map to the good, I honestly thought you were just going to start rapping.
I mean, really? I could if you wanted, but I don't think anyone wants that really. W is moving forward. Oh, he crossed the line, and Samsky's in.
Uber, Mono Scout Uber. We're going all the way in. We're going to be trying to kill this soldier. He does get saved, though, with a much better Uber from the side of the Finns, and they're juggling Auto as well. Surely he's not going... Oh, my God. Auto? What? Auto gets out of that on, like, 70 HP. He wasn't even that weak. Now he's trying to get to the rest of his team, who's basically all just dying. But Ku's just somehow basically behind them anyway. Wow! Oh, my God.
I was marveling at Auto's. Oh, Alf versus Q. He's gonna win it. Oh, and he taunts. The BM is out. Irpa's looking at him just like, no, bro. We don't taunt. Come on, let's cap.
Oh my God.
What just happened? We have to mention Auto's absolutely sick surf there to keep himself alive in a position he just not. There was no way he should have survived, but he did. He managed to get out there, and then it looked like Invictus, they took down Turo, they're going to win this fight, and then the Finnish scouts are like, nope, we're just going to go in and we're just going to shoot everything.
They just sat there and they're like, dude, I just remembered to finish. And then just hit everything. We do see Turo, he's on the Kritzkrieg. Okay, Ekeland, brother, I'm going to need a lot.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I mean, you get excited for the crits. You rob eepily of the exciting moment. Mathes, why is he on mid? He's got a spawn camp Turo.
No, tell me he doesn't spawn camp. They're on last. They've just won.
Okay.
They back at.
Okay. I was, yeah, and then Thomas is taunting
What?
I hope production was watching the right thing, because I was more interested in the whole Turo Mat kind of shenanigans going on mid. But yeah, 1-1.
That is how to win finish style right there. Woo! It ain't classy, but it works. So here we go. 7 minutes 20 left on the clock. New mid, new me. Mr. Derpy, who's not long for this world, he's going to be the first death down on this mid, but other opportunities as Turo's already gone down as well. Actually, this is not looking super good for the Finns. Erpa dancing, ducking, diving around these rocks. Peeking and prodding. Going to be going down as well. Decent damage from these soldiers, but they got to like combine to clean up, and basically Orta's just not taking damage. He doesn't really care. Like, both these soldiers are just sitting there like, mate, this is horrible. There's going to be no good that can come from this. It's just like when they're going to die.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when you die to the medic, it's kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it you said earlier? Just awaiting the imminent death or something, you know? Just,
Exactly.
Yeah, Invictus. I mean, I thought LSAYER did pretty well there. We saw Iku doing that strat of just sitting in Toxic and waiting for the demo to push across. He got a decent amount of damage onto Wiethoofd, and getting that early demo pick just wasn't enough. And Turo has managed to get his charge now because of everything that was happening on mid with those two soldiers. They've actually bought enough time for them to get a level 3 and a charge for last. So if Invictus haven't been counting properly, they may be not aware of that, but they're looking to push anyway.
Yeah, they've used their Uber. They've taken down a heavy. They've taken down a sentry. They've taken down the engineer, which is a little bit sad. Now Turo's uses Uber. They lost a couple, but they've now got a couple frags. Picking up ondkaja. That's not too bad. Possible repush for the side of Invictus if they want to be big brave boys. And actually going all the way in, taking the decent position towards left. Ooh! Crispy pipe from Eklund, but he dies anyway. Now it's going to be all about fighting fast. If Invictus want to continue, and they do not, obviously. Whenever you go for that kind of repush, time is so important for the pushing side, because once those spawners come in, that's basically you donezo. And smart from Invictus to just be like, right, we either win fast or we get out, and they basically just made that executive decision. So they've still got that tiny Uber advantage and have control a second. Makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't want to push, like, you know, we've seen how hard it is to push this last. They don't want to do it without everything at their disposal. They want to make sure they've got all of their tools to try and get something done. And if you're going down with a couple of players out of the equation, we see Mathis just jumping in, maybe going for Eklund, who's alone on the other side of the map, but no, Ku is going to protect his demo man. And I think we may see some sort of off-class soon, maybe an Alv sniper again, I don't know. This engineer on last with the sentry, I feel like Invictus is just going to take this slow. Now, they're not under pressure. You know, they don't need to win this map fast. It's 1-1. They can just take their time, wait for that perfect opportunity. And when they do it, it's going to be very, very difficult to come back from with such little time left on the clock.
Yeah, it's very, very true. In this kind of position, it is, as much as it can be really difficult pushing last on certain maps, just being in this position where if you make a mistake, you still have that like safety of like, you know, even if you get pushed back to your own second, it's not too bad. Whereas obviously on the side of the Finns, any mistake can just be the entire round, just like instant done. So it is still feeling like a more comfortable position for Invictus. They have different things they can try here. I would like to see the demo sack again, honestly. I think you know, I think we're getting there. We're watching like his development as a player. I'd be a little bit sad if we didn't see the ultimate payoff, but you know, at the same time, there is a sentry robot, so.
I mean, good things come to those who wait, Billy, and we've been waiting 25, 26 minutes. We want to see this demo sack onto last. Bear some fruit, I think. I'm just eagerly watching, and it doesn't look like Invictus are doing anything of the sort. I hate to say. I think they're just trying to spam the dispenser, which is maybe...
I'll be honest, I think he probably thinks he's hitting the sentry, because like you can hear the ding. He probably thinks like, oh yeah, I'm getting the sentry, despite the fact that it's obviously not from our point of view.
Irpa's the engineer, and he said something in Finnish, and Alv on the other team laughed. So, inside jokes. Maybe it was a joke about the dispenser. I don't know, but Irpa's just...
Oh, he's in again! He's in again! He bombed the dispenser. Yeah, no, that wasn't the medic at all.
I mean, they both heal, so I can understand the confusion, perhaps.
Opportunity now for the Finns. No demo man on the defending side. We do see trades, which means there's even one soldier down as well. Ooh, possibly. There's going down as well, so Uber does get used, and they get some pretty significant players as well. But we still have this Uber, and more importantly, Samsky is on the beam, and he's just like, ready to go. Alv, though, kind of got hung out to dry.
Yeah, Wiethoofd is on cargo right now, and Samsky looks like he's getting ready to go in from Toxic. Yeah, Wiethoofd is rotated. Thomas is trying to get some damage down, maybe just trigger that Uber to come out, but it's not yet. I think Invictus want to take this for free. They want to take second for free, and the pipes are coming over, nearly hitting Auto, but he's dodging and weaving. Turo on 70%. The Finns are just trying to buy themselves a little bit more time so they can get to last and maybe get enough time for that charge to come up.
Yeah, 84%, 85% on the side of Turo. He's basically playing in spawn as well to go for that rotato potato with his scout. But it's actually just not going to matter because he's already got it. Now Invictus, if they do go, they'll be facing another Uber. 1 minute 40 on the clock. Are we actually going to see another golden cap?
Well, I mean, I'm not a betting man, eepily, but if I was, I would say yes.
Interesting. I disagree. Instead, we're going to see something huge happen. I don't know, from one of the Invictus players is going to do something absolutely nutty. We're going to see Turo drop somehow, and we're getting ready for it.
Wiethoofd does the alley bomb through main, drops the medic, and then they're going to Uber in, take down the sentry, time 6 on the point, and it's going to be 2-1.
Back of the net.
Back of the net. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Okay, I'm ready for that then. It's exactly 6 seconds left on the clock, boys. If there's a time to go, it would be right now, because basically at this point, you actually can't lose, so there's no downside for the side of Invictus. No downside.
I mean, pretty much, like, they're kind of waiting.
You can't lose at this point, so off we trot.
Yep.
Hello?
No. Okay, yeah, they're going to use the Uber.
We've got it! Uber's been used! That was gone down instantly. They have lost Koyo as well. Sentry's gone down. Finns looking for a considerably better Uber. And without going down as well, there's only 3 men on the side of Invictus. And there's 20 seconds left on the clock. Their repush is going to be difficult, but not impossible.
Difficult is putting it very mildly. You got
right,
15 seconds.
It becomes impossible if they don't do it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, that was bold.
It was
kind
bold.
Of place I want to see, you know?
Yeah. We're going golden cap.
You're going golden cap. I mean, maybe I jinxed it when I said it's our first golden cap of the day, you know? Now it's our second.
It's possible we might see a nice swift round here. This is going to be around a 16. This is map 2 after our first golden cap, which went the way of Invictus. We're going to be going into our second golden cap right now as we do watch ourselves roll out towards this midpoint. It'll be all important to try and see if we can get one absolute slamming mid-fight. Almost does jump in, get some decent damage here as well. It looks like he's going to get destroyed by these scouts. It's tricky. It's tricky playing Soldier in Year of Our Lord 2020. They do manage to trade just a little bit, but ultimately the damage on the side of Invictus is not looking too good at all. They're taking so much damage, but somehow the frags are going their way. With Eku going down as well, it's actually just Eklund and Turo trying to make their way all out through low. I don't believe they're getting chased just yet, but you can see Turo, he's checking every corner like, please, no one appear, no one appear, no one appear.
Alf got 3 kills there. He was just like, so many people were weak. There was so much damage on Invictus, but Alf was just hitting those shots, those crucial shots to keep his team protected. And actually, the Uber from the Finns is coming straight out. They're just going straight for it. They just want to block this second, and they're not going to be in a good position when the Ubers are off here.
No, this is super scary. Eklund's already gone down again. Once again, the Diamond Tour's gone down as well. So this is super scary. They're on their own second as well. If they lose this fight, this could basically just be curtains. It's all on Earther. He's 90 HP. He doesn't have friends for another 4 seconds and then 12 seconds, and he's just gonna... Did he just kill bind?
He just kill binded.
Did he just kill... Why did he just kill bind? They just lose! Oh my days. That's a record of game for the ages right there.
It is indeed, but yeah, I mean, 2 golden caps, and Invictus are going to go through to the next round. Quarterfinals.
Yeah, they will. Right, CeeJaey. I feel like we had some good TF2 today. I'm very thankful for a very good TF2 today. You can already see on the screen we have our prize pool. Guess what? That has come from our 2 little sponsors on the lower left, lower right, Manco Store and Critscast. Our sponsors, obviously Phoenix Red, involved in all of the production for today. Obviously, just we got all that Critscast merch as well. We mentioned it previously. Make sure you check out the old tweeters. There's gonna be a bunch of links about that. We've got all kinds of merch, all kinds of things going on. We mentioned about the face mask. they exist. What do you think, CeeJaey? You happy? Have you enjoyed today?
I've enjoyed it. I don't want to see Reckoner for a while, if I'm honest. Nothing personal. I just feel like we need some space. But it's been some fantastic action.
Yeah. No, I've enjoyed it. There's been some huge plays. Be aware as well. Any players who are sitting there having a little watch of this. Everyone's favorite Dane Beta is going to be producing a frag video for this, so there will be a demo call coming out, I believe. I think that's going to be it from us today then. So thank you very much for everyone who watched. Make sure you keep an eye on things tomorrow. Make sure you throw Critcast and Critcast 2 those follows so you can keep up to date with everything. But until that 1500 CEST tomorrow, we'll have to catch you next time.